Good morning. Oh, wow, I'm bright. Good morning.
I love it, though. I love it.
Thank you, Maddie.
You did send me. Yeah,
I did.
go ahead. Who are you?
Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this fantastic, finally Friday. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin. And, okay, I don't care that you were shining bright, outshining everyone in the studio.
I'm so sorry.
He did give me the heads up. He sent me a picture and said, should I wear this one or this one? I said, I always go for more color. My very tired brain didn't put two and two together. Like, Maddie, you should also wear something bright and sparkly.
Well, red is bright.
I mean, it's bright, but, like, I'm missing that sparkle. And it's Friday, so I'm going to let you take all the sparkle today.
Well, thank you. And the reason are we're having a fantastic Dance Party Friday at the end of the show.
Yes,
so
we
we're
are.
basically wearing this for our dance party, and that's why we're excited.
Yes.
Because it's Friday. It's a Dance Party Friday. And guess what I just remembered, Maddie?
Wait.
Today marks the end of your 4th full week. That's like 4 weeks is basically like a month.
Yeah, basically. Oh my gosh, that flew by.
4 weeks.
4 whole weeks.
Here.
We're here, yeah.
Last Friday, we were on location in downtown Springfield.
That seems like forever ago.
I know, right?
Maybe that's why I'm like, it's only been 4 weeks, but it's already been 4 weeks. It just seems time is just...
Time keeps on slipping,
slipping
into the future. Nailed it.
See, it's a sing-along.
There we go.
Steve Miller Band Friday.
Jake just said Steve Miller Band Friday.
Do they sing that?
Do they sing that?
Oh, they do?
You may be thinking of Seal.
I was thinking of Seal.
Seal version?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, that's not Steve Miller.
I thought of Seal. My bad. But
As did I.
Space Jam version.
That's in Space Jam.
Okay.
oh.
Yeah.
Dang, Jesse. Now, you didn't know what a parrot head was, but you knew that the Steve Miller Band sang that song and Seal sang
Yes,
the other
I
one
did.
in Space
Yes.
Jam.
Yep.
Woo!
You
Steve
are
Miller Band.
Full of surprises.
You're a fountain of knowledge, is what you are.
Really
Useless
is.
knowledge. Only useless.
Partial.
Partial knowledge, Jake said.
Yes, I don't need full credit.
Okay.
No.
No, that's yeah. Well, can you believe Maddie's been here 4 weeks?
I cannot.
Flown
actually.
by.
Seems like a lot longer.
And soon I'm just going to be like hitting that year mark and then hopefully 2-year mark
Yeah.
and
And
hopefully
just-
5-year mark and then maybe like forever mark.
That's how you know you're part of the family.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course you are. I was just,
That's how you know.
I was never mind. I just knew you're getting married next month, so that's exciting.
Oh,
I was just thinking about when you said we had the 2 and 3 year mark. I'm like, I wonder how many kids she's gonna have by then.
oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Let's not get there yet. Let's actually get to the altar first and then we'll talk about that.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yes.
One step at a time. Wasn't that a sitcom? One step at a time?
Oh, I know Step by Step.
Step by step. That's what it was.
Oh, do you know this theme song? Step by step, day by day. Do do boo do do boo do 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 do. I don't know the words.
I don't know.
Do you know that song, though?
Sitcom song.
Do you know-
But
do
I
you
think
know
I saw
that?
you posted it on TikTok.
Yeah, because I loved that show.
What was the show?
Patrick Duffy, Suzanne Summers, in the 90s called Step by Step. It was on TGIF, like with Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step.
Oh.
And it was
lineup.
a blended family again. You
Wow.
know, where like they each had kids.
Uh-huh.
Kind
I
of like
bet.
the Brady Bunch.
I mean, back when, it was appointment television times, like, all right, Friday lineup, let's go. Everyone to the couch. Come on
6
now.
o'clock sharp. We've got XYZ starting now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, as my brothers and I, we loved weekend television. Friday night, Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
Saturday morning.
Too young for TGIF.
No, I know TGIF.
I mean, thank God it's
you
Friday.
and I know.
I love the restaurant.
What channel was that on?
Just kidding.
Okay. In the old days, there was a network that celebrated their whole Friday night lineup called TGIF.
Oh,
And
so
that
the
was
network
Full House. It was the network
TGIF.
thing that branded that night.
Boy Meets World.
Okay.
So maybe I watched it. I just didn't know what it was called because I would watch.
It started in the early 90s with Full House. That kind of kicked off. Then
I
they had
see.
Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step, Perfect Strangers, I think at one point maybe. Hogan Family. I mean,
Okay.
What network did Full House originally air on? Okay, never mind. All right, so let's get some headlines here.
All right, Apple TV.
Apple TV Plus
there you go.
There it is.
dropped a preview to the original series Lessons in Chemistry. Executive produced and starring Brie Larson, the Oscar winner plays a 1950s trailblazing scientist who is fired from the lab she works at and then takes a job as a host on TV for a cooking show. The show is based on the best-selling book by Bonnie Garmis. That show debuts this fall. Y'all know a little something about cooking show hosting, sort of.
Well, we are
Yeah.
experts.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Now, see, not that I'm not saying I don't wish I wasn't here, but see how easy TV makes it seem like, oh, I was a teacher, I just became a TV host. It's not like that.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
like that at all. Now, I grew up thinking that's how it was. Like, I'm just going to do this and I'll become a TV star. Yeah.
And
Now I am. Now I am, but it took a long time to get here.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Well, I thought too, this will date me though. My whole dream in life was to be on TV. Like, I wanted to do a sitcom. My dream in life was to be on a
great.
sitcom. And it'll probably never happen. But like watching like Michael J. Fox.
Watch it.
Manifest it.
Still time.
When I was a kid, I looked up to Michael J. Fox because I'm like, oh, he's on Family Ties. He's in Back to the Future. He's in Teen Wolf. I was like, I'll just do what he does. That's what I wanted to do.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking
great.
too. You know, I saw Juliana Rancic. I was like, I'm just going to do that. And then I was like,
I wish we could. I feel like I always say these things, and then you guys find out a way to make them happen. So I'm gonna try it again. We need like a sitcom show open one of these days for you guys.
we've been
You've been talking about it?
Yes. So you already kind of ESP'd here with us.
That's
you
great.
You
know?
were right here, Jesse. That's
great.
my dream.
Yeah.
And then to open the show after the show kicks off, you know, it's you walking through the door.
Wow! Oh my God!
Where's angry producer Charlie, one audience member day? Yeah.
And I'll just like Kramer my way in.
Yes. That would be amazing.
Like that would be. We could figure out a way to.
Okay, well that's definitely your character.
Okay.
You've got
Okay,
to do
all
that. So we've already got
Wacky
Jesse
neighbor.
figured out. Yeah.
Wacky neighbor comes over. and
Yeah.
Just all the hijinks.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesse. We will make
Okay,
that happen.
now we gotta
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of acting, actor and comedian Martin Lawrence, the latest celeb to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Best known for his hit TV show Martin, got the Bad Boys franchise, and a number of other things as well. Lawrence was joined by his family, fellow comedians Steve Harvey, Tracy Morgan, actresses Lynn Whitfield, and Tashina Arnold for that ceremony. Kind of seems overdue to me. Seems like he should have had this a while ago. I don't know if he needed to wait for one to open up or what, but
I agree with that. Sometimes there are stars that just like pop overnight
Very
and get a
quickly.
star. However, you know what? Here's the trick. You can actually buy your own stars.
No, all of them are bought.
Yeah.
All of them are bought. You have to raise money for it.
Right.
It's about 30,000. Yeah, because
Wow.
I was like, how did they get a star?
Because like Melissa McCarthy got one pretty quick. And yes,
Yeah.
she shot to fame, but I don't think she's as funny as when she first hit the scene. Like she's
Oh,
been doing
okay.
it for a while, so when she got one
Yeah.
before some other people, I was like, that's interesting. But
I
they
agree
pay
with
for
you.
him. They raise
So
money.
basically, what I was reading, because there was some celeb that got it, and I was like, and I was kind of like, how? in the
How?
world? So I did the research, and I found out they have to be in the entertainment their field for a certain amount of years, and then they have to be submitted, and then either they pay for it or they have a committee raise the funds to actually
Yep.
pay for the star.
what
So-
this is.
So maybe Martin Lawrence was like, I don't
think-
need no star.
You all are a wealth of knowledge. I have never known how that process
really?
works. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you just get? Well, it just pops up. Hey,
Well, they
You.
make it seem that way. That's the
Yeah.
illusion of Hollywood. So, but
They make it
behind
seem
the
like
scenes,
you've earned it, it's an honor.
Yes.
But really, you're paying for it.
Exactly.
And that's why I agree with you 100,000%.
you
When you said that, I was
Hollywood
like,
people are just something.
just saying.
something else.
You all are.
Guys, you know what? You know who would never, ever have to pay for a star on the Walk of Fame?
Who's that?
Who?
Natalie Nunn.
It's because she wouldn't pay for the star. That's what it comes down to. She's way too cheap for that.
Oh, guys, I just had an idea. What if we all petitioned to have out on our sidewalk in front of the studio? We each have our own stars on the sidewalk.
Maybe we just do it as chalk.
Natalie, you read my mind. I was like, I've got some sidewalk chalk at home. We can just
Let's
and do it ourselves.
Decorate our own. Hey, I wanted to go back to the TGIF thing.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
you kids don't know all the great shows. Step by Step, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Okay,
Yep.
I know that one.
Clueless.
Short-lived.
Okay, Full House, Boy
Yes.
Meets World, Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
Sisters.
Oh, love
Dinosaurs.
Yes.
But okay, they're
Not the mama.
Is that the
remember that? The-
not animatronic
Yes.
but type looking with the baby?
And
It's
the baby
yes.
would say, the
baby.
baby's catchphrase was, not the mama.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
I love
see, I watched it.
TGIF.
I got Barney references.
It's not
Only
that.
dinosaur I
It's
know.
not
Oh,
that.
not that.
Just-
I'll pull you a clip.
What was that? okay.
Oh, hey kids. I
Dang, that was good.
don't know if that's
He's
Barney
really good at
or
those.
not.